We have a ways to go together in this men's 1500 freestyle. Some of the top times that were put forth this afternoon belong to the likes of Oliver Shao, Jack Reburn, Jackson Cooper, Johnny Macko, and Owen Miklos. Shao was a 1549.16. Jack Reburn was a 1547.65. Jackson Cooper was a 1547.43. Johnny Macko was a 1545.94. And Owen Miklos had the top time this afternoon in a 1543.67. Leading things out at the 100, looking very smooth and controlled, is Joey Eaddy in lane 5. At the 200 mark, Joey Eaddy, 159.11. 159.34 for Liam Drake, tied with James Darcy out of lane 4. The three of them going at it together for this first 200. James Darcy comes in with the fastest time of the group. He was a 15:35.38. Starting to assert himself just a tiny bit more heading into the 300 mark. We'll check the split here. Darcy a 3:01.66. Eaddy just 1/10 of a second behind him. And Drake just a couple of tenths behind them at a 3:02.08. Fastest split time there did belong to Darcy in a 31.20. Traven Kraus out of lane 3 was a 31.21. Most of the field splitting 31 lows there. At the 400, it's Eaddy, 4:04.57. He's 11/100ths up on James Darcy out of lane 4 from Lyack. Liam Drake still there, 4:04.89. Moving on up now in lane number 1 is Will Hartig from 757 Swim. And lanes 1, 4, 5, and 6 are going to turn nearly together at the 500 mark, all in 5:07s. 5:07.9 for Hartig, 5:07.7 for Darcy, 5:07.7 for Eaddy, and 5:07.7 for Drake. Athletes in lanes 2 and 3 still maintaining contact. They're by no means out of it right now. Shaven Kraus from University of Denver Hilltoppers starting to creep back into the picture. Eric Chen from Irvine Aquatics still pacing well. He was a 5:10 at the 500. Now at the 600 though, lane 1 and lane 6. Lane 6, that's Liam Drake. He opens up a little bit of a lead, 6:10.26. He was a 31.3 there. Hartig was a 6:10.31 for second. Fastest split of that bunch though was actually Eric Chen from Nova in lane number 2. He was a 31.11. $31.0 for Hartig. He takes over the lead. Liam Drake is still there, 6:41.54. Eaddy and Darcy also just behind them at 6:42s. They were 31.3 and 31.4 respectively. And still the fastest split there was second fastest split was Eric Chen from Irvine Nova Aquatics, 31.28, and Jake Loftus in 8, starting to move on up. We'll hit the halfway mark at this turn. This will be the 750 meter mark. Hartig though, starting to open up a little bit of a lead, just 0.4 of a second at the halfway mark, 7:43.84 off another 31.11. Drake still there in lane 6. He was second at a 7:44.23. Joey Eaddy 7:44.58. James Darcy 7:45.35, coming into the 800 wall now. Hartig, 8:14.9, opens up half a second of a lead. He's 2 seconds up on Darcy and a second and a half, or a second and a quarter up on Joey Eaddy. And another 31.1 split. He's looking consistent. He breathes to his right now, looking across the pool. He knows where he is. And having an inspired swim so far out of lane number 1. He comes in with a time of 15:54.51 as his seed time. Liam Drake in lane 6 comes in with a seed time of 15:49.38. But still a lot of swimming left to go. Same order here at the 900. Hartig, Drake, Eaddy, Darcy. Moving up into 5th, Kraus. And in 6th is Chen out of lane 2, still looking smooth and controlled. 31.43 for Hartig. He outsplits Drake by 1/100th of a second on that 50. They're heading into a very important mark here, the 1,000-meter mark. We'll get the split time. And Drake has nearly pulled even with Hartig. Hartig was a 10:20.38. Drake at 10:20.75. Both of them about 5:12 on that last 500. Joey Eaddy at 10:22.3. James Darcy at 10:23.5. And Eric Chen and Traven Kraus both 10:25s at that 1,000-meter mark. Let's see what's in store here on this final 500. Will Hartig continues to have an inspired swim out of lane 1. He's breathing to his right. Currently can't see where anyone else is. And when he makes this turn, he'll have just 400 meters to go. And he has 0.6 of a second of a lead over Liam Drake in lane 6. Joey Eaddy trying to assert himself off a 30.6 split on that 50, fastest in the field by a fair bit. Will Hartig still leading. Joey Eaddy really starting to come in though, coming into the picture. He's pulled nearly even with Liam Drake out of lane 6. $12.25 for Hartig, 12.26.1 for Drake, 12.26 as well for Eaddy, just a couple of tenths behind. And those three have really separated themselves from the rest of the pack with 300 meters to go. Still Hartig, about a second faster than Eaddy and Drake. The question is whether Eaddy and Drake can see him across the pool. And Eaddy has made his move, just 3/100ths of a second back now of Hartig. He splits 30.75 on that 50. And with that, he moves into the lead with less than 200 meters to go. Eaddy again, just 15 years of age. He was a 15:27 a couple of days ago at Nationals. He does come in with the fastest best time. $30.7 for him again. And just over 100 meters to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for these competitors in the men's 1500. We're about to finish up their journey here and come into the bell lap. Joey Eaddy, 14:29.70. He's our leader. Will Hartig out of lane 1, 14:31.01. Liam Drake, 14:31.78, currently in 3rd. And Eric Chen from Irvine Nova Aquatics has moved into 4th. He's a 14:37.48. Joey Eaddy makes the turn for home. Less than 50 meters to go for him. We'll see how close he can get, or under that time he set at Nationals not too long ago. He was a 15:27.47 there. And it's going to be Eaddy touching for the win in a 15:28.48. Will Hartig exactly 3 seconds behind him out of lane 1 in a 15:31.48. Touching for third was Liam Drake in a 15:33.43, lane 6. Drake and Hartig demolishing their seed times. Hartig by 23 seconds. Drake by about 16 seconds. Well done, gentlemen. We can have a coach, please, from Revolution Aquatic Club to the start end of the pool. Coach from Revolution Aquatic Club to the start end of the pool, please. Presenting your awards for the top 8 finishers in the men's 1500 freestyle. Presenting the awards will be Grace Morgan from Revolution Aquatic Club. Finishing in 8th place From Long Island Aquatic Club out of the afternoon heats, Johnny Macco. Finishing in 7th place from Nova, Virginia, Owen Miklos. In 6th from the University of Denver Hilltoppers, Traven Kraus. In 5th place from Long Island Aquatic Club, James Darcy. In 4th place from Irvine Novaquatics, Eric Chen. In 3rd place from Raleigh Swimming Association, Liam Drake. Finishing 2nd from 757 Swim, Will Hartig. And your junior national champion in a time of 15:28.48, representing Revolution Aquatic Club, Joey Eaddy. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, for all of our competitors in the men's 1500 freestyle this afternoon and this evening, and for your top 8 finishers here on the podium.